G'day, and it's Captain Stevie here again, and here we are flying in this beautiful A320 Airbus this time, and we've just flown back from the South Island of New Zealand, and today we're heading over here, back to Wellington Airport, lower end of the North Island. So let's dive into the cockpit and start the landing procedure. And, so the first thing we've got to do is go to the right hand side here and to the altitude button, and we've got to turn that down to 3,000 feet, which is going to put us into the glide scope for landing. Next thing we've got to do is we've got to slow this plane down because we're going at 350 knots, which is about 600 kilometers, and that's a bit too fast to land. So we'll just make a fine adjustment on the heading here, and next thing up, we've got to go down to the aircraft's computer, the MCDU, and straight to the flight plan, which was programmed earlier on, but now we've got to insert it. So there we go, destination Wellington, arrival is going to be on runway 16. So we'll just put that in, insert it in, and we'll check our radio frequency, which is 110.3, so that's good. And now we'll just confirm it that it's in the navigation. So we'll just pop the navigation button open, switch it on, we'll go to our iLs, instrument landing system, and there's that number, 110.3, so we're good to go. So the next thing we've got to do, we've been flying off the heading indicator, so we need to switch it over to the computer now. And so we go to our heading button here, switch that off, and if we have a look now, we should see that the plane is making a turn, and there it goes. It knows it's on computer now, and it's starting to turn around and head to Wellington Airport. You've got Mana Island below us, and Plimpton ahead, and Kapiti Island in the background. Beautiful Powder Ubu, where I come from. Here we go, swinging around. It's Wellington Airport in the distance there. The South Island, where we just came from, Blenheim. And as we can see on our indicator here, we are just lining up with the glide scope. So the next thing we've got to do is switch it over to iLs, instrument landing. And here we go, we can see the crimson bar there, and we'll get back to that later, because what we're doing now is we're within the glide scope, so we've just switched the approach button on, which is, it's the computer is grabbing onto the radio frequency from Wellington Airport. So we need to kick our speed back down to 180 knots. Should be landing at about 200 kilometers an hour, and there we. And here we go. The crimson line's coming over, which means it's going to be lining up with the runway. So next thing we've got to do is put seatbelt lights on. So. This is your captain speaking. All of you people on the back, please fasten your seatbelts for the landing coming up soon. Hey guys, I've got some bad news for you. I'm not a real pilot. I don't know what I'm doing. We're all gonna crash and die. Get me out of here. Where's me parachute? See you later. Little pilot joke there for you. Right, back to the landing. Right, we've got to put the flaps down, and we've got to get our landing undercarriage out, and here she goes, so that's all good. Just roll through a couple of views here of the aircraft, and beautiful Wellington Harbour. There's Wellington City, just gone past the Cake Tin, the famous rugby place of Wellington. Got to mention that for my mates over there. Right, got the runway coming up quick now. So we'll just pull the flaps back to full position, full down, while trimming it off. Well, let's look at Wellington City. Back on the job. Right, the next thing we've got to do is we're going to switch off the autopilot and go to manual. So it's all hands-on flying now. And pull the throttle right back. And here we go, start pulling back on the joystick, lift the nose up a little bit, and what a nice touchdown, thank you very much. And now we've got to put the engines on reverse thrust. Done that. Get the air spoilers up, the air brakes up. Put the air brakes back to normal. Engine thrusters back. And here we go, making a lovely turn there. Off the runway. And let's head over there to the terminal. Get the air spoilers down and the flaps up. And we'll just hit the warp button. There we go. Speed things up a bit for you guys. Oh my, oh, what's this? There's some guy in the plane where I'm going to go and park. What's this? Get out of the way, mate. You'll get sucked into the engine. What? Oh, too late. Geez, that's not good. I'm going to have to write a report about that, won't I? It's nearly the perfect flight. Well, there you are. We made it. I got yous down. You're all safe. I can hear the applause in the back. Thanks for coming along with the flight. See you later. A quick view of Wellington before we go. Captain Stevie, over and out. Till next flight.